Typically, the reason that I speak is because I really care about high school students. I want to change the trajectory of their life. The information that I talk about was something that I just wish someone would have told me when I was in high school. So that's why I'm so passionate about talking to high school students and really delivering this message that I think can change their life. To me, you can't be an effective leader until you've figured yourself out. You have to know what you're about, and then only can you lead others. In a nutshell, what I talk to students about is what I call dharma, which is a 3,000-year-old concept that basically just means why you were put on this earth. So I encourage them to take the time to systematically figure out their dharma and live in line with it. If you look at a cow, its dharma is to give milk, right? It makes milk. The grass, its dharma is to grow. The sun's dharma is to radiate sunshine. So everything in the universe, except human beings, lives its dharma. Absolutely 100% lives its dharma. The problem with us is we have this big brain and we start thinking about what we should be doing, right? And that's exactly what we do with our dharma. We all have a reason we were put on this earth. And every single one of you here today, you have a reason. And what I want to try to tell you is that if you can just figure that out and live in line with it, it changes your life. It changes everything.
The most value that I took from today is just knowing that our students who were already silent leaders in the building are now equipped with the knowledge and the skills that they can become vocal leaders and actually start to lead the entire school through their actions.
If you think about it, most people, the way they live their life is like a leaf floating down a river. Wherever that river takes that leaf is going to go. I say, why not design your life? Why not live in line with what you were meant to do? That changes the entire ball game. Personal leadership is the process of keeping your vision and values before you and aligning your life to be congruent with them. So again, figure out your vision and values, which is another way to say your dharma, and then align your life to be matching that, not the other way around. I guess what I call engineer your life. So I want you to understand that this is pretty pervasive, that everybody's got issues. That's part of being a human being. There's nothing wrong with that. That a lot of those problems arise from not living in line with your dharma. You can make money, but money's not going to bring you fulfillment. Fulfillment only comes from living in line with what you were supposed to do.
So I thought that the presentation helped me a lot, and it helped me guide me to where I want to be in life. Helped me guide my direction on how I should start a company and carry on.
I really think it's so important to start with this. This is step one to success, is figure out your dharma, figure out why you were put in this earth, and then live in line with that. So I know, again, I was very guilty of that at your age, in my 20s, my 30s, that I would do stuff, and as soon as I would struggle, I'd be like, oh, I don't like this anymore, it's not feeling good, I'm gonna go do something else. And again, you can see what happens. My history is literally all over the place doing different things. So that's just an example of a mental foundation, just understanding that struggle is good, and when you encounter it, move towards it, be happy, think that, wow, I'm getting somewhere. But the most important is step number one, right there. There you go, what's your dharma? Because again, if you don't start with that, all these other steps get messed up. And when you do start with that, these steps become so much easier. Things start happening and naturally flowing.
I think the biggest takeaway that I gathered from this talk was that, do what makes you happy and you'll be really successful as a result of it. Because if you just take, you working and you're miserable, then your productivity is going to go down and you're just going to be miserable all the time.
So dharma is a concept that I think can really change the life of your students. I've actually got a 5-step process that I can take students through to help them figure out their dharma. It can be difficult, but it definitely can be done. So I'd encourage you to contact me. I can tell you more about my programs and coming to speak to your students and really change the trajectory of their life. If you want to learn more, check out my website at www.drsaxena.com.